The Dallas Cowboys drafted, in my opinion, the best pure guard in the 2024 NFL draft in Cooper Beebe. And today we're going to watch this guy's tape. This is one of those guys that you watch his tape and you realize he is a people mover. He gets his hands on guys, he gets physical, he absolutely moves people off the spot. And he's also one of those guys that I think has a very, very low chance of busting out in the NFL. Now, of course, the Cowboys already have a couple of guard options. They obviously have Tyler Smith, all-pro football player. They have Zach Martin starting on the opposite side. And they also have TJ Bass, who I'm very, very high on personally. And Beebe's going to now come in and maybe he ends up switching to a center. I'm really not 100% sure, but you can watch the tape. The tape does not lie. The guy's physical, he's strong, he moves people. And we're going to get into all of that as we kind of go over the course of this video. But I do find it interesting because now the Cowboys do have options. TJ Bass has played center in the past, so there's a possibility that Bass ends up just being the long-term developmental center. And Beebe kind of develops as a guard behind Zach Martin. We really don't know how much longer Martin's going to play in the NFL. But to me, Beebe's the guy. Very excited for this one. Let's just jump right into the tape. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and just get right into this tape. One of the things Beebe does really well is process. On this one here, you got to slide to the right. And you're going to get a linebacker that's going to ultimately end up blitzing. And with that, Beebe's going to quickly recognize that, and he's not going to panic. When this defensive lineman in front of him slants downwards, he recognizes super quickly that the linebacker's coming. He doesn't panic. He trusts his center. He puts the right hand out there, which is his drag hand, to make sure that if this guy needs help, he'll be there to kind of help him out. And with that, he's going to get his hands to the linebacker. Very solid linebacker, by the way, right here. And he ends up just straight up shutting it down. So that's a great job right there by Beebe. Of course, him picking up that allows this to be a touchdown. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap here. Beebe's going to do a fantastic job down blocking, climbing to the second level. And just look at the physicality he plays with on this one. He absolutely moves two guys on this one. He makes sure to double team with the center, moves this guy out of the gap, climbs up to the second level, and even pushes the linebacker out of here right there. Gets super physical with him. It's a really, really nice rep. You're going to see the left guard here do a really nice job once again. This time he's going to process. The D tackle to the linebacker just does a really nice job sticking with it. The quarterback does go down, but this is not because of Beebe. He's going to do a really nice job here. So you'll see the defensive lineman's going to slant downwards. He's going to pass him off to the center. Great job being able to recognize that a linebacker may come late. And just look at him get his eyes to this guy. The way he moves, the way his footwork's on point. He's not crossing his feet. Really nice base. Everything about it is absolutely perfect. Just a really, really nice job right there. Check this one out. Watch Beebe get out here in space and do a really nice job on the defensive end. Helmet placement, footwork, everything about it looks really, really, really nice. He makes contact with the right shoulder, which is exactly how you want to make contact. When you're pulling from a left guard to the right side, you need to make contact with the right shoulder. The helmet needs to be to the left side of the defensive end. And that right there is going to give the inside lane here to the running back. Just a really, really nice job by both Cooper Beebe as well as the left tackle here. It's a guy that I really like, KT Levinston. He'll probably also be a really good guard in the NFL. Just a really, really nice job by both of those guys. And of course, you pick up about 6 yards on this one. Let's get into the next snap. Alright guys, check this play out. You're going to get a zone run to the left, which means the left guard has to be able to reach and seal off this defensive lineman right in front of him. Now, the interesting thing with this play is that defensive lineman right in front of him has the same responsibility. He needs to hold the outside gap. And you're going to see Beebe beat this defensive tackle, and he's going to end up hooking him. It's just a really, really nice job by the guard. You see him do a really nice job with the hand placement. He's going to get the right hand to the left chest plate of this defensive lineman. That's the left from how we're looking at it. So it's actually the right chest plate of that defensive tackle. But you see it right there. Beebe does a great job with the right hand. He turns the body. He stops the feet. And he just hooks it off perfectly. Honestly, if this guy sticks on his block a little bit longer, you're going to get a one-on-one with the running back because of this block by Beebe. It could have been a big gain. But of course, as you guys see, that it doesn't always work like that. You get other guys that kind of miss their blocks. But regardless, really, really nice block by the left guard. Let's go ahead and get to the next snap. Alrighty guys, so we're really watching this Texas tape because of two reasons. First and foremost, obviously Cooper Beebe. We want to watch what he does against the defense. But the other reason is because we got the best defensive tackle coming out of this class. And I want to watch these two guys go up against one another. And it hasn't really happened that often so far as we've been kind of watching this tape. But here's one where the two guys go up against each other. And it's a very, very interesting rep right there. Because initially, Byron Murphy beats Cooper Beebe. Byron Murphy is going to jump to the right. He's going to swap pass. He's going to rip with the left hand. That's a really nice job by Murphy. This is one of his go-to moves. He does a great job following the center. He's going to punch with the right hand. Left arm's going to come underneath. And he's won this rep at this point. He is in front of Cooper Beebe. But when you're one of the best guards coming out of a class, you do what you have to do to win. And in this instance, he's going to slingshot Cooper Beebe, which means he's going to get on the backside of him. And he's going to use his leverage against him. With the left hand, he's going to pull this guy. With the right hand, he's going to push him upwards. And that's going to get him off balance just enough where he's going to basically run past this. So this is a great job recovering right here by Beebe. You see the running back's able to get around it. The running back's not able to pick up any yards. So it's not a great job in that instance. But again, I do like the recovery by Beebe. And also do keep in mind, you know, these are the type of reps you are going to get when you got two guys that are at the top of their positions. On one play, you'll get a guard to win. On the next play, you'll get the defensive tackle to win. And this just happened to be the very first time they went up against each other. Just wanted to point that out. Let's get into the next snap. Now, of course, Texas has two defensive tackles that came out this past class that are very, very solid. Byron Murphy went in the first round. Devontae Sweat went in like the top 5 or 6 picks in the second round. And Beebe's going to go up against him one-on-one. And Beebe's going to win the rep. Just a really nice job with the hand placement. And he's going to snatch down the defensive lineman. Just a really, really nice job if you guys ask me. Phenomenal footwork. The hand placement, right hand on the shoulder pad. Left hand is on the inside. And you see this guy just straight up win. And he wins with the snatch, right? And I think that's the most impressive part to me. Sweat is a very, very big football player. And you see Cooper Beebe just straight up put this guy into the dirt. Really, really nice job right there. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap. Check this play out. You're going to get an inside trap here. You'll get a couple of down blocks. Just a really nice job by Beebe. He's going to do a really good job making contact with number 45. 45 on Texas is probably the third best defensive lineman these guys had. Honestly, he may be better than Devontae Sweat. He's a pretty solid football player. He'll probably come out next year. But you see Beebe do a good job with the trap, and this play picks up about 10 yards. A pretty nice job. Let's get into the next snap. So here's the second time that both Byron Murphy and Cooper Beebe go up against one another. You'll see Murphy's going to slant to the right. The slide is also to the right. He does a pretty good job. The quarterback gets the ball out, and he throws a touchdown pass. Let's get into the next snap. This play right here is exactly all you have to see with Cooper Beebe to realize this guy's a phenomenal football player. These type of plays right here is why this guy's tape is so good. He basically blocks two guys, and because of that, the running back here is going to pick up about 25 yards. To me, just a beautiful job. You see right away with the defensive tackle, he's going to make contact, and he's going to basically slingshot him forward. You see that right there. He kind of throws him forward, realizes the linebacker's coming underneath, picks that off, and the running back has daylight. I mean, that's such a fantastic rep. I think with the Dallas Cowboys taking Cooper Beebe, it's honestly one of the best day 2 picks. I obviously love the Raiders taking Jackson Powers-Johnson. He's my number 1 center, and Beebe was my number 1 guard, right? True guard coming out. Love his tape because of plays like this. You know, when I put the tape on of Cooper Beebe, the tape does not lie. This is definitely the best guard in this class, and there's a reason why everybody was saying that before the actual draft started. Of course, we all know that there's guys that are tackles that are going to end up getting converted to guards. Guys like Troy Fatanu may not end up being a tackle, and he may end up actually transitioning to guard. But I do know the plan right now for him is with the Steelers to basically play tackle. But when you look at pure guards, guys that were 100% guards, Cooper Beebe was the best coming out. The tape is phenomenal with this guy. And I think the Dallas Cowboys may have gotten a guy who is going to replace Zach Martin down the line. That is a Zach Martin caliber of player. And I'm not saying he will be as good as Martin or he's going to replace him. There's going to be no drop off. But I truly think Cooper Beebe is as close to Zach Martin as a guard, pure guard coming out of this class as pretty much anybody. The guy's an absolute monster. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We definitely will be covering Beebe as we kind of get into the season, preseason camp, and those type of things. And we're definitely going to be covering guys like Marshawn Nealon and a couple other guys. So subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys next time with another video.